Welcome to John and Patty's Terrace. And we've kind of followed the same design principles in the front, having everything kind of fit on one plane. We've got our retaining walls that are kind of lifting and holding things up. And we've got our nice masses of plants and our hedging that's beginning to form. This is all brand new planted. We just put it in this spring, so it's only a few months old, and it's coming along pretty nicely. We have a couple of great focal points that we wanted to make sure we could add. And this central section is kind of a transition from the walkways coming around from the front of the house and then to the big living area by the fireplace behind us. This all keys off of Patty's favorite room, which is this beautiful, jewel box sunroom kind of a space that the sunlight just streams into and just makes a beautiful bright spot. So as an extension of that, tying in with the front door and through the center of this room, we have this nice formal fountain piece. In here for a couple of reasons. One, it's a great ornament, but second, it creates a little bit of white noise. And we've got a relatively busy street about 3 doors over, and there's enough fast-moving cars that you can hear that. And with this soft bubbling, it cuts that out completely. In addition to the water just dripping off of the bowls, we've actually put some nice bubblers, into the water, which really give us some nice sound and softens the whole space. I can hardly hear that motorcycle going down the street.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's working. This backs up into the terrace area where we've got a great seating area, great dining spot. The grill tucks around the corner, and then of course a lovely seating area by the fireplace. And the maintenance procedures, with the care that you're giving this bill, it's going to bring this garden online even quicker.
And the reason why it is coming on so quickly is that we're really concentrating on the weeds, making sure that the plants have enough of, don't have to deal with the weed competition, and then also pruning them so that they can go through the plant stress.
So when we're establishing a new planting bed, we're very conscious of the size of the plants that we select and also, of course, the spacing between it. So this liriope is a beautiful ground cover. It fills in nice and quick. Boy, it's even starting to spread already just in the few weeks it's been in place. And we plant these out of smaller pots, and they're plug-size spacing. And typically we're spacing things out at about a 9-inch center, depending on the size plug they come in at. So at this spacing, this bed will fill in solid, just like the beds up front in a year's time. And then with the with the shrub mass, we're trying to put a proportion together that's going to replicate how these plants are going to grow long term. So the shade tree, of course, is going to be the largest piece, an ornamental tree. This beautiful Japanese maple's kind of in the middle. The cotoneaster will form their arching, soft mounding shape a little bit lower, and then the liriope will fill in as a beautiful ground cover. So it's a nice composition of plants, and even though it's brand new, it still looks good, and it's growing already.
And weeding is a big part of that. Really the first 4 weeks there again is just really concentrating so that the root system here on the liriope can really start to send its shoots out and doesn't have to deal with any competition.
Yeah, which works super. And then, you've got this unbelievable planter here, which just kind of sets off this whole corner and gives us something to really focus on while the rest of the plants are filling in.
Exactly.
And this is beautiful. Well, thanks for joining us at John and Patty's Garden. We've had a ball showing it to you. Dusk is settling in now. The landscape lights are popping in. Just got to give a little infill. We should probably go sit by the fire now.
We probably should.
Thanks for watching.